Welcome everyone to Horror with Heidi Gaming. I'm Heidi and this is part 2 of One Way to Die. So last time we died by... I actually am keeping a map here of all the routes we've taken so we can explore every aspect of the game. There's a lot. So last time we died by taking a shower and drowning in the tub. We died by Molotov cocktail to the face. We died by cannibal who ate us in our kitchen. We died by a head crab just by as soon as we woke up from bed. Weird. They weren't normal head crabs. I think that's all of them. There was 5. So I think this time we'll oscillate between our options. We get the option of taking an aspirin, leaving right away, or getting some food before we leave. We'll oscillate between all 3 just to keep things interesting. And I will keep track of all the routes we've taken so that we do explore as many as possible. Last time we did 1, 2, 3, 7, and 14. So this time, let's start with 8. Suddenly you snap awake in your bed, mouth dry, eyes sticky, slight film of moisture covering your whole body. As you blink away the fog of the last dream, the one where you died, a feeling of dread creeps over you. You are barely able to recall the last few seconds when suddenly it is replaced by a nasty headache. Despite the feeling that horrible things are about to happen and your pulsating cranium, you remember that today is the last day the glorious Finnegan Brothers Fun Park is open. While closing itself is truly a crime against humanity, the upside is that all the rides and games are free. The fried foods are heavily saturated as well as discounted, and there's a chance to win your own elephant. Who would pass that up, even with the specter of death lingering about? You stand up from bed and stretch a little. A yawn slips out as you scratch your head and turn towards your window, which happens to have a lovely view of Murphy's Lake. A gorgeous day to spend at Finnegan Brothers, and the scene itself seems to soothe your headache a bit, when suddenly an arrow bursts through the glass, piercing your eyeball and penetrating deep into your brain. You stagger for a second, finally losing your balance and dropping to your knees as a single stream of blood trickles down from your eye. A headache is replaced by a wholly different sensation now, which you only experience for a split second before you have died. You have been punctured by an arrow. Death by arrow. Okie dokie. So that was a quick one. Okay, choose number between 1 and 14. We'll go with 4. Suddenly, you hear a faint whistling noise. You look around the room trying to locate the source, but you see nothing. That's creepy. A quick glance out the window gives no indication of where the sound is coming from. You whip the covers off your sweaty yet well-rested body and throw one of your legs over the side of the bed. Just before you pop up to track the noise down, a massive plane engine crashes through the roof of your house and smashes you down into the bed through the floor, and all of it into the living room, which destroys that brand new couch you just got last week. You've been crushed by being in a Donnie Darko movie. Good engine. Okay. Let's try and get a story going this time. Let's try 11. We're gonna get choices this time. Yes. As the last of the... Okay. You snap awake again from what seems like a dream where you died in the most horrible manner. Clearly I couldn't have, you say to yourself. It was only a dream. Still, you can't shake the feeling of that dreadful things await you this day. And just like in the dream, a roaring headache shoots into your brain, right on cue. As the last of the dream dissipates, you remember that today is actually the last day of the Finnegan Brothers Fun Park. You close your eyes once more to fight back the piercing pain of the headache, take a deep breath, and ready yourself for the hopefully imagined dangers lurking outside your bedroom door. But do you stop to take an aspirin for that wretched headache? Or make a sandwich to fill your empty belly? Or just say fuck it and head to the car? Alright, we'll start with the aspirin. Take a shower. Wait a minute. Yes, okay. We're okay. Alright, so last time we took an aspirin, we chose 8, number 18 out of 22. And that's how we drowned in the shower, bath shower. The shower that doesn't empty. Let's try number 1. You enter the bathroom in a blinded fury as the headache repeatedly stabs your brain from all sides. Oh gosh. After almost giving up hope, you spot it out of the corner of your eye, lying capless on the floor behind the toilet. Don't take that. Picking up the bottle and giving it a swift shake, you are rewarded with 6 little pills. that you try to swallow, mustering what saliva you can in the process. The majority go down easily enough, but that last one just happens to get lodged in your throat, causing you to hack and cough. It even hurts a bit as you begin to worry about choking on it. Luckily, it dryly finds its way down to your stomach. That's why you only take one at a time. Washing it down further with some foul-tasting sink water seems to help. That was a close one, you think, as you wash your face in the sink. Okay, maybe you're just being a little bit paranoid about that. A smile crosses your face as you remember there's no time for such dark thoughts. It's the fun park's last day. Okay, yes, perhaps it is time to get going to the fun park. Or our other option is, might be able to sneak a sandwich. Still a little something for your belly. Okay, so last time we made a sandwich, a cannibal attacked us in our kitchen. And possibly ate our sandwich, but he definitely ate us. We'll say, let's get going. Choose between 1 and 12. 6. You run down the stairs of your house directly up to the front of the door, snatching your keys off the hook and jamming them into your pocket. Whipping the door open, you dash out only to be stopped by repulsed by a rather large series of spider webs. At least it's not a Molotov cocktail. They span the doorway as you get wrapped in them, flailing to escape swarms of spiders that start to stream forth. Where the fuck? You begin to scream as you try to get free, and most of the spiders crawl into your mouth. Then more and more of them come from the depths of the webs. You take a step back and twist to the side, suspended in midair, as the spiders that aren't packing themselves into your mouth begin to bite you over and over. And apparently, these are all very poisonous spiders, since you seize into the darkness within seconds. You have died from spiders. I guess we didn't notice it before because we were busy getting a bottle of liquor to the face. Number 10. Upon sitting up, your throat begins to tickle as if a small feather had gotten loose. In there, failing to stifle it, you begin to cough. Rubbing your throat only seems to coax a coughing fit to break out. Standing up and heading towards the bathroom, your eyes bulge as the coughing intensifies and spittle flies from your mouth. Almost immediately, you fall headfirst into the door, dropping to the floor, clutching your chest wildly. Then it becomes even heavier. As your air begins to run out, you pull at your own throat, clawing like a maniac. Blood begins to spray out with each ragged hack, trickling out of your nose as well. Your vision begins to blur and everything fades to black. You have choked to death on possibly a feather. So I did not pick 9 already. 9. Take an aspirin, get some food, just leave and go. Let's pick, get some food. Okay, so number 2 got us the cannibal death. Let's try 16. As you walk into the kitchen, a landline phone rings. A what? I'm just kidding. That's right, you still have one. Who could it be, you wonder, as you reach for the receiver, a cold chill of paranoia blowing its icy breath across the back of your neck. Hello? You greet the caller as the frayed edge, complete with exposed wire that you've been meaning to fix, rubs up against your elbow and rests right in the bend there. Unfortunately for you, there is a freak surge of power that pulses up through the line as you finally figure out who it is on the other end, allowing them to personalize the horror of hearing you get electrocuted right then and there before the audio fizzles out. Dropping to your knees, steaming and sizzling from various orifices while pissing yourself profusely, you collapsed into death. He would already be dead before you hit the floor. Anyways, you have died from telephone electrocution. Oh, we're starting to run out of numbers. 5. Okay, food. Okay, so today we've done food and aspirin, so this time we'll just peace out. Let's go 12. The minute your foot touches the top step, that headache you ignored comes back for seconds. Should have taken that aspirin, fool. Insanely crippling pain floods out from behind your eyes and fills your body. You arch your back and let out a soft moan, stumbling profusely close to the edge of the staircase. It subsides briefly and you grab the railing to stabilize yourself, and then you are blasted by an indescribable devastation of a brain aneurysm that drops you like a rag doll, rolling your mind into the realm of unconsciousness. Your life and mindless body goes flying down the stairs in some formless lump and slams violently into the front door at the bottom of the staircase. The thud from the impact is monstrous, yet there is no movement from you after coming to a stop. Luckily, you were already dead before you came crashing into the door, because that surely would have hurt. So we died from a brain aneurysm, but, you know, at least we didn't feel the horrible fall down the stairs. You've died from brain aneurysm. If you don't know what a brain aneurysm is, it's basically, it is a blood vessel inside your brain that has developed thin walls, in which case you get a balloon effect where blood will just kind of start to pool there and the vessel will swell, and eventually it will just burst, allowing your brain to bleed out. And I've heard that they're like instant death, but essentially that's what a brain aneurysm is. And most times you don't know if you have one. If you do have one and it bursts, it's instant death. You won't even know it would happen, supposedly. Okay, one more. And with our luck, it'll be like an instant death, but that's okay. Let's try 12. Alright, you decide to browse Reddit on your phone real quick before popping up to head out. Looking at the local subreddit, you notice a post with a link to your own obituary. What the fuck, you explain as you click on the post? That's really weird. There are a few comments, some talking shit about you, and even some by a few of your neighbors. Oh my gosh, that's rude. You hit the comment button to respond about this oddity when the phone falls from your hands and your eyes go blank as you slump back into your pillow. You have died from the unknown. Death by Reddit. It was Reddit. Make no mistake about that. Alright, that's good for now. We've used up almost all of the numbers from the very first part, which is good. Then we can start revisiting old ones and trying to find a way to get to the fun fair, because we haven't even done that yet. If you'd like to play One Way to Die yourself, I'll leave a link to the game in the description. And I'll also leave a link to the developer's website if you want to check out what's going on with them. And for now, thanks for watching. Thanks for being my player too. And until next time, don't die without me.